お前は一体何なんだ。友達だ。What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another Illusion Connect video here on the channel. And with it being Monday of the new week, we had Brooke come out on Saturday, which was a little bit later than a lot of us thought was going to happen. So I didn't want to get on Ming, and I know some people have already done their should you polls or leaks for her, but I didn't have concrete information last week when I was in town, so I had to wait till like now before I could record this video for you guys. So first of all, I want to give a shout out to Ming'S.com/Illusion Connect. If I'm pronouncing that right, I'm probably not. But anyway, they don't have a lot of her like bio information. They just have that she costs 16. So, you know, she's obviously going to be healing class. We all know that. But as far as all this data goes, we'll have to find that out later. Unless you guys know, feel free to drop those in the comments. But let's go over her skills and abilities. So passive, when Ming is present, Ming restores 10% of her own HP max to allies after their own actions. Ming and Guardian allies get doubled the healing amount. 5-star passive healing is increased to 15% and also increased basic attack by 20%. So that's pretty cool. I like that her passive basically it is not restrictive. You know, a lot of characters have restricted passives, like you have to have a certain amount of class type or something like that. But and this is her big selling point, I think, of her overall kit from what we've been talking to, you know, Nico and other people about, is that straight up, she's a 10% at base, and then at 5-star, it's going to be a 15% healing of her own HP to allies after their own action. So what this means is it goes off of Ming's HP, not each character's HP. So it's 15% at 5-star of her max HP. So what that means is you do want to build her insane amount of HP. So anything gear-wise that gives her HP percentage, you want to put on her. Whether it's an SR or SSR piece, obviously the SSR pieces are going to be better, but you definitely want to maximize like getting as much HP on the character as you can. That's going to be her passive. I think is going to be her bread and butter. All right, so her unique skill is going to restore HP equal to attack of 220% to all allies and increase their defense by 25%. Very, very strong. So at 220% of her attack to all allies and increase their defense. So very, very good. So you want to also have, it looks like, a lot of attack on her, so you can get that unique heal off. And then at 4-star on her unique is going to restore HP of 222% plus 65% and also increase her basic HP by 20%. So very good for her 4-star ability as well, because it's going to increase her HP, which is going to make her passive better, and then increasing her attack percent also multiplier as well to a 285% of her attack at 4-star rating. So very strong. And then her special attacks a single enemy and deals 180% damage. So her special is not really that great, unless there's something else that I'm missing here. And then 6-star, remove one ally debuff chance to use special skill 15%. So that is actually really good for her 6-star version to have. It's not a chance, it's just whenever she does use her special, she will remove one debuff. So I actually like her a lot. Unfortunately, a lot of her skills become super good when you get her up in star rating, which is, you know, a lot to do with this game. Obviously, is the higher up you get your star characters, the better they're going to perform in content of the game. But overall, I say even just getting her to 4-star to get that extra multiplier, get that extra HP is very good. But I do think her bread and butter is going to be at the 5-star awakening, just to get that extra 5% healing up to a 15% of her max HP, as opposed to the normal 10% on her passive. So she's definitely a very good utility healer. I would say she's definitely, I would say, number 2 in the game. I just think Anna still overall is going to be better, simply because she heals on her special skill, she heals on her main skill, and she also builds rage. And the fact that she recovers rage so fast, she procs her heals so much more. Basically, her unique skill is a full heal on Anna I have to see how well the unique skill on Ming performs, but Ming's passive is super strong and is definitely something you cannot ignore. So if you guys do not have a well built up Anna, if you guys have blown a lot of your Genosis currency and you don't plan on saving your Genosis currency for, I think it's probably about like 40 days or 38 days from now to get more copies of Anna, this is definitely a good character to go for. So that being said, to wrap up the video, let's look at her banner. So her banner here should be coming out. I'm not sure for sure if it comes out the update this week whenever we get that. I know on the 25th we get the collapse mode, which is going to be on Wednesday. So I'm not sure if they're going to let Ming come out on Wednesday or if they're going to wait, you know, the full week to when Brooke leaves. Because if that's the case, we may not get Ming's banner until Saturday. We'll have to see what happens on that for sure. I'm not 100% on that. So, but her banner has her at 40%, Barneas at 20%, Kiaria at 20%, and then Diana at 20%. So, overall, her banner pool of units is not great. I would say Diana is going to get phased out immensely in the game. So, she is probably going to be a very bottom tier character, especially as we keep getting more and more healers in the game. Definitely Ming is immensely better than Anna for sure. While Diana can do decent damage, you know, you're not putting your healers into your party for damage, you're putting them in there for their healing and, you know, their different unique kits. Kiaria is solid. He's a very solid tank. You know, he's a very good as a second place tank, hybrid damage dealer, you know, good utility support, things like that. Barneas is, you know, pretty bottom of the barrel unit. So overall, her banner is not great, whereas like Brooke's banner overall usefulness was way better. You had Miyuki, Selena, and Hersey is going to get an Awakening. So you had 2 Awakening characters here coming up pretty soon in the game. And then you had Selena, which is, you know, arguably the best tank in the game. So, but Brooke, significantly worse kit than Ming, obviously. So I would say on this banner, guys, if you don't have a Anna built up, I would pity Ming simply because she probably is going to be the second best healer in the game, in my opinion. I think regardless, almost every select banner, you guys should do 2 pulls. I got really, really lucky on the Brooke banner. I did do 2 pulls, but I did get her on my second pull. So I was able to end quickly there. So I will be going to get, to at least get my 1 copy of Ming, so that in worst case scenario, if I ever run a comp where I need 2 healers, or I need maybe, you know, Ming's, you know, special cleanse or her passive skill, that I can build her slowly on Arcanas eventually if I don't get more copies of her. So I will get her pity, whether I get her on the 2nd pull or like the 7th pull. We'll see how far I have to go. I have like over 80 select tickets, so I for sure can get her without even spending gems. It's not a big deal. But I'm not going to be chasing dupes. You know, I'm not going to be going to 5 or 6 star or anything crazy like that. I'm just going to get my 1 copy. Get my 1 copy, I'll get out, and I'll save my tickets for another banner. And, you know, I'll just get her over time with different shard systems, Arcanas, events, you know, Prisms, and things like that. But overall, the TLDR, if you haven't built up Anna, I would do your 2 pulls, just see if you get lucky to get her. If you already have Anna built up, I wouldn't go crazy for her. I personally, since I'm sitting on a lot of currency, I'm going to get, like I said, the guaranteed copy. That's my perspective. The other bonus, if you guys are interested of knowing this, you actually can use her for more additive rewards in the current event that we're going to have. So she is going to also get you bonus drop rewards for the different materials we're getting in the tournament event. So that's another kind of factor to weigh into possibly getting her. So I couldn't remember if Jemmy and Edward gave you bonus drops or if they just did more damage. I couldn't remember if that was the case when they came out. If they would have, I would have planned probably differently, personally. But at any rate, you definitely get bonus drops for using Ming, Brooke, and Phoebe. So you definitely want to be bringing those characters if you have them. And this does give a little more value to these particular banners of trying to pull the banner heroes, because you get more rewards, obviously, in the events. But this event isn't crazy good to where you need to be, you know, maximizing everything you can. It's a good event. It's a solid event. But I do think the Halloween event, in my opinion, was a little bit better. So, you know, I get it. If you're free to play, you definitely want to be careful. especially if you guys are a newer player. If you guys are new to the game, you definitely want to be saving your timeline banners for your select tickets for Kasumi and for Anna. So if you guys are past that point and now you have some tickets to use, then yes, polling for Ming or Brooke to at least do 2 polls or maybe pity them, whatever, is fine to do since you get bonus currency from them. But if you guys are brand new players and you have not gotten to Kasumi or Anna, do not be pulling on these banners until after that and see where you guys are at that point, because the value you will get from Kasumi and Anna is far better than the value you're going to get from Ming and Brooke. So that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys did enjoy today's content, make sure you guys drop a like down below. Hit subscribe if you guys are new. Ring that bell, future notifications, so you do not miss the next upload here on the channel. Hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. And if there's anything else you guys have questions, comments, concerns on, make sure you guys drop those in the comment section down below. I appreciate you guys for watching today, and we'll see you all in the next one. Later.